Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. I've always wanted to do that. You know the movie Hook, Rufio? Anyway, so I had this reading done yesterday actually, and spent all day yesterday and all night trying to upload it, and it kept failing. So I just kind of took that as universe saying, not the right one. So I'll go ahead and do you again. And if I keep running into the problem tomorrow, I don't have time for all this. I'm just going to do them, all the rest of them live. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, as of right now, I'm not doing personal readings. I may in the future, but I am accepting tips and donations to the channel. The information for that is in the description. And I definitely want to give a huge shout out to all of you that have already tipped and donated. I honestly did not expect that right off the bat, and it blew me away. All tips and donations are going straight back into the channel. I am going to be doing a video at the Salem Witch Museum on Halloween, and tips will definitely go towards that as well, but anything donated to the channel is going to go right back into the channel for, you know, any new equipment, like camera, microphone, lighting, you know, anything necessary to give you guys the best experience you can possibly have here, because I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys, so I greatly appreciate it. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what's going on with Scorpio for September 2018. Scorpio, September 2018. I'm getting the cards warmed up here. Let me give it 3 shuffles. See if I can get them talking to me this morning. So how y'all been, Scorpio? How have y'all been? I personally don't have any Scorpios in my personal life, so I honestly can't give a really good, you know, kind of take on what I've seen Scorpio going through, but pretty sure that was 3 shuffles right there. But let's go ahead and see if I can get you a theme for the month for September 2018. Let's get a theme for the month for Scorpio, September 2018. Okay, so the 7 of Cups in reverse. I tell everybody this, just for this round, I'm gonna explain this, and then I'll stop explaining this part. But this theme for the month, you know, overall energy, general energy, but I also call this my butterfly effect card, because it is the most general card of the entire reading. It doesn't say anything really good or really bad right straight off the bat. I call it my butterfly effect card because this could be something that easily happened, you know, 5 years ago, or it could have happened just yesterday. It doesn't really matter, because the butterfly effect never stops, ever. Once one thing sets the butterfly into effect, it keeps going and going and going and going. It never ever stops. So, but this right here feels a little bit more recent, as most of them do. But it's the 7 of Cups in reverse. Basically, narrowing down your options. You've got a lot of different offers, and you're not taking any of them, okay? You have your eyes set in one spot. You have your focus, your attention set in one spot. You see all these different cups right here are different options, different offers. So more specifically, love offers, because the cups is, you know, emotion. So more emotional love offers that you are rejecting right now. So, but that's, like I said, just a general theme for the month. So let's see what's going on. What's going on with Scorpio, September 2018? Okay, 3 of Coins in the reverse. May not be very much teamwork going on right now, but you are looking back in the past with the 6 of Cups in the up right here. You are having fond memories with a person, but there's not a whole lot of teamwork, not a lot of work being put into a situation, so. Okay, and you're not really saying a whole lot about it. You got the 6 of Swords right here. So, I just feel like it's kind of a little bit rocky right now, or it has been in the past. This first line right here is kind of the past creeping into a gradual present moment. I'm not one of those tarot readers that does like definitive line, past, present, and future. I feel more comfortable it being a gradual flow. So more of the past creeping into the present. Next line, more of the present kind of creeping into the, you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, definitely kind of a rocky situation in the past that you're not really, you're kind of keeping it to yourself. You're kind of staying a little bit secretive about it, but you are observing and learning everything you can about it, because you and whoever you're dealing with right here definitely have some history, and it obviously means an awful lot to you. because, you know, you're turning down any other offers, basically, with that Seven of Cups in reverse being the theme for the month there. So we'll go ahead and pull one more card for the top line here. Come on, cards, talk to me. There we go. King of Coins, yeah. So whoever you're dealing with is definitely, very well could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But they're pretty set in stone, and they're wanting this to work out too. They're wanting to put the work into it as well. It's still very general and very vague. One more card. I'm going to go 6 cards on the top line. Give me a good, okay. Yeah, you're I feel like definitely there is effort to be, you know, putting an end to this rocky situation on both parts, okay? Because you got the Five of Swords in the reverse here. So whatever's going on with you guys is definitely being worked out on both ends. Go ahead and work on the next line here before I go over, and we're going to spy on who you're dealing with. So let's bust it up one time, give it a quick shuffle. Scorpio, September 2018. Yeah, you're coming out of conflict with the Seven of Wands in reverse here. Definitely coming out of conflict and taking the time to sit and think about it, okay? I feel like this is something that you guys definitely, it feels very compatible here because, okay, there's 2 different kinds of struggle in a relationship. There's karmic struggle and there's growth struggle, okay? And I feel like this is growth struggle, okay? This doesn't really seem like karmic struggle. Karmic struggle, it's very easy to tell. It's just the kind that goes in a never-ending loop and doesn't go anywhere. And you keep trying it, and it goes in this loop over and over and over again, you know, with karmic relationships and karmic situations. Whereas if you are in a partnership where it's growth struggle, yeah, there's a little bit of conflict, there's a little bit of dispute here and there, but you're both teaching and you're both learning from each other, and you're both growing and expanding, okay? There's a line, a very fine line between karmic struggle and growth struggle. And this right here, I hate to repeat myself, but it looks like growth struggle because you're definitely taking the time to sit and meditate on it, think about it, and the person that you're dealing with is wanting to come out of the conflict because they are very, very, you know, set and passionate and wanting to work this out too. So it looks pretty good for you so far, Scorpio. Yeah, you're not really wanting to jump around and do anything stupid. You got the Fool in the reverse here. So it's looking pretty good. It looks like some growth struggle. As I've said, I'm going to stop repeating myself. I hate it when readers do that, and I'm catching myself doing it. So let's go over here and look at the person Scorpio's dealing with in September 2018. Tell me a little bit more about the person that Scorpio is dealing with for September 2018. Who's Scorpio dealing with, universe? September 2018. Let's get 4 cards for him. Okay, yeah, Queen of Wands energy right there. Very, very passionate, very sure about this, and yeah, they're wanting to work on this. They're not wanting to really go anywhere. But there may be a little bit of indecision on their part because they got the Two of Swords right here. So they may not be 100% sure exactly how to work on this, and you may not either, and that's why I think you have the Four of Swords right here. I think you both maybe just kind of separated aside a little bit, and you know, kind of maybe spending, because you know, you may live in the same household, I'm kind of feeling here, and maybe spending like too much time in each other's bubbles. Even in the same household, couples definitely need to be able to you know, maybe go chill in the room, just go chill in the other room for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Is spend some time in your own bubble there. Let's see, 2 more cards for the person Scorpio's dealing with. Yep, Two of Wands. Two of Wands. So, well, let me grab one more card to clarify and speak on the Two of Wands right there. Yeah, okay. They're definitely, they got the Two of Wands right here. So they're sitting back and they're looking, you know, which way is this going? And they're analyzing and they're interpreting. Which way is this going? How do I fix this? You know, how can we take this? You know, how can we work on this harder? Because you have the Eight of Pentacles right here. You see how hard and diligent she's working on that right there. So this person right here definitely looks like, man, you got a good read so far, Scorpio. This is the best read I've done, I think, for any of the signs. But, you know, we're not at the end of the reading yet. So let's go ahead and see what timelines you're headed towards real quick. What timelines is Scorpio headed towards with the September 2018? What timelines is Scorpio headed towards for September 2018? Show me something, universe. Okay, 4 coins in the reverse. And the moon card. A lot of signs have been getting the moon card. And the Empress. And the Priestess. So I do see not really a whole lot of struggle, but just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit on your part, thinking, do I really have what it takes for this relationship? Do I really have anything to offer? You know, kind of, this right here, I'm going strictly on intuition and how this card feels, okay? This feels kind of like you may go through a little bit of a period before the end of the month where you're kind of questioning, am I good enough? Do I have what it takes to keep this going? Me personally, you know, because the person you're dealing with here definitely has. I got a feeling you're dealing with an earth sign. I have all the signs right here, but just the way this is laid out seems very thought out, very earthy. You know, seems like, plus, you know, this is an earth right here at the very end of it. But if it doesn't matter, you could be dealing with anybody. That energy is just. But anyway, yeah, you do have the moon card, so you're going to be going through a little bit of changes, but it's nothing major because, you know, you're definitely nurturing this situation with the Empress right here, and you are highly intuitive. So let's go ahead and pull one more card for the timelines that Scorpio is headed towards. It's looking pretty good so far. Looking pretty good. Just one little card. One card for Scorpio. See what timelines they're headed towards for September 2018. Okay, looks like you may be headed towards something that may upset you pretty good. I don't know. You got the 5 of Cups right there. Got the 5 of Cups. That's not too terribly good. We're going to have to pull another card here. What's the 5 of Cups all about? Okay, working just a little bit too hard, okay? So my advice is don't stress yourself, because if you stress yourself too hard with this King of Wands energy right here, you're going to end up with this 5 of Cups energy. So if you stress yourself too much, if you try to put too much into it, it is very possible that it could come crashing down. But I like to tell people this a lot. The very first personal reading that I ever got was so unrealistically accurate. There's no way that this reader, you know. Anyway, long story short, she did tell me, she said, this is where it sets in the present moment. Okay, this is what you're headed towards if you don't change anything. But you have the power to change, you know, what timelines you're headed towards. So she said, this is your most likely outcome, and here's the timeline. She told me. And she said, but you have the power to change it. And I'll be damned if everything she said was going to happen happened right on the timeline that it was supposed to happen. And when I saw that, I didn't like it. I didn't want it to happen that way. So I worked and I made it change. So anyway, yeah, you definitely have the power to avoid this, Scorpio. But just don't stress yourself. Don't worry too terribly much, and just kind of take it as it goes and feel for pushback and resistance. Don't push too hard. A lot of people make that mistake. You gotta push just a little bit, and once you reach a certain amount of pushback, ease back and be like, okay, universe, do what you do then. All right, I'm out. So anyway, I hope that was a good read for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'll probably see you all again on the mid-month or end of the month reading. So have a good one.